Hi guys, Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Subscribe and hang out with us here at the Dollhouse. If you're a returning waxy, as always, welcome back. I apologize that I'm doing some of these videos in this like private live stream format. The reason being is I live in the middle of nowhere. A rural little town is getting an upgrade to high-speed internet, which is a bonus because right now I think I'm about 4 speed lower than dial-up. It's really bad. So since the construction started, I'm not entirely sure because I'm not that technically savvy or knowledgeable, but for some reason it's really lagging our existing internet, if that makes sense. So when I do a throwback Thursday, I want it to upload on Thursday. I can't wait 8 to 72 hours for a 5-6 minute video to upload. So that's why I have been doing these short clips or videos in this type of format. I really wanted to take a picture and show you what my front lawn looks like. They keep coming out and doing locates where they figure out, you know, telephone lines are, whatever water lines are, so they don't hit it when they're doing the construction. So they spray paint my lawn or laneway, and then they stick all these little flags all over the place. And then along comes my 2.5-year-old. She's ripping up the flags and look, mom. I'm like, oh, sweet baby Jibus. The lawn is a mess. The toddler's got all inside the house instead of on the lawn. I'm like, would you just hurry up and dig up my yard and fix my, that'd be great, thanks. So 2 weeks ago, my lovely subscriber Johnny requested that I do a throwback Thursday on Scentsy's Autumn Blaze Maple channel for a long time. You guys know how excited that made Sarah. I have 3 favorite Scentsy fall fragrances, which would be Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, which was October of 27th of the month. Also happened to be my birthday month. It is still to this day standing as my favorite scent of the month of all time. Predicted last year that Scentsy would be crazy if they didn't put this bar as a regular selection in the 2018 fall and winter catalog. And drum roll, please. Yes, that prediction came true. So good that you can purchase this from September 1st all the way to the end of March, or end of February, rather. Love this one. I also love Scentsy's Apple Smores and then Autumn Blaze Maple, all 3 of them. Like, I would be perfectly fine if those 3 scents were my fall scent list for all time. They are to die for, absolute perfection. I'd say Paul would be the sweetest, most bakery, simplest of the 3 scents. Apple S'mores and Autumn Blaze Maple are starting to get a little bit more complex. I would definitely say Autumn Blaze Maple would be the most complex out of those 3 scent selections. The scent notes say a bountiful harvest of earthy pumpkins with golden maple syrup, warm cinnamon, and a ribbon of smoldering oak. I think time and time again, it's that smoldering oak or the smoky scent that Scentsy does in some of these blends that I absolutely go bananas for. Smoldering oak note in Apple S'mores. It was also in that, what was it? Whatever that was last year. It was in the fall and winter catalog. It was a smoky plum scent. On cold, to me, it smelled like a Crayola. But once I was warming, my friend and subscriber, he's also a Scentsy consultant from the UK, Michael, he's like, Sarah, you have to give it a chance. Yes, maybe it smells like wax and crayons on cold, but warm it. Same smoky note that all of your favorites has. And sure enough, that gets me every time. I get mostly apples and maple syrup. Yeah, then that cinnamon and that earthy oak scent comes in, and I've talked to many subscribers and friends who said that Autumn Blaze Maple was way too strong for them or way too complex for their taste. I've even had one of my friends that she loved it on cold, but when she warmed it, it was so powerful, it was headache inducing. I only need to use 1 cube and 1 warmer and the entire main floor of the dollhouse. Turn everything else off because it's just going to smother any other scent out. It is that powerful, folks. Cube, 1 warmer, forget anything else, and you're good to go. 1 cube also lasts 72 hours. And I don't know about you, but that is amazing. That is, if this ever came back out in, like as a nominee for Bring Back My Bar for this, because this was in the clearance tab as I was becoming from my senior Scentsy consultants, was this a big seller when it was a regular selection in the catalog? I find when I was actually actively selling Scentsy, the more common tend to be a harder sell. Not everybody is crazy about home fragrances like us. Not everybody will reach for the more complex. Sometimes people just love their baked apple pie and they don't want to stray much further than that. People last year tell me that, what is it, apples and cinnamon sticks was way too much for them. They're like, that doesn't smell like apples and cinnamon sticks at all. I'm like, well, yeah, that's the name, and it's kind of deceiving because you're expecting something really plain, right? Apples and cinnamon sticks from last year was also another one of my die-hard favorites from the fall and winter catalog. I brought that one back too because it's more complex, it's unique, it's unlike anything else in the catalog. That's why I love this one, but I'm wondering if it wasn't with a heavy amount of our customers who just like to keep things simple. And not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but it does make some of these complex scents a harder sell. So yeah, unfortunately, this is no longer. If you happen to come across this at a trade show, tons of fall fairs are happening right now. If you meet a consultant who has, I say clear her out because there's really nothing else like Autumn Blaze Maple. It is nothing like pumpkin cinnamon, to answer your question, Johnny, but if you ever come across it, I promise on performance, I would give this a 20 out of 5. On appeal to my nose anyway, 150% out of 5. Love this on both appeal and performance. It's one of my favorites. I think I have several bars left over. I just sent one to my man Michael in England, so I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I have. Also, before I give you guys next Throwback Thursday rather's scent selections, I just wanted to talk to you guys about, I don't know what I was doing. I can't even remember what site I was on. Anyhow, I was deep home fragrance nooks and crannies of the internet, and I came across a thread where somebody recommended this mix that I would have never on my own, but she advised Scentsy fans to mix Scentsy's Amethyst, which we saw in the Crystal collection. This is all I have left. She suggested mixing Amethyst with Scentsy's All You Need Is Love. I was like, ew. Let me tell you, this is beautiful. Very light, very, very, very light, but absolutely, if you have these two scents kicking around, mix them. I promise you won't be disappointed. I was shocked because I would have never dreamt this up on my own, but I was not disappointed. My girl Amber is really good. The wackiest blend suggestions. She will text me every now and then and she's like, do you have any of this? I'm like, yep. Do you have any of this? Yeah, why? Do they smell fantastic? I'm like, how do you dream this shit up? And she's never wrong. She's never wrong. But I want to know from my subscribers, what do you guys Scentsy collection, or even if you mix your Scentsy with vendor wax, whatever it might be. I want to hear about your craziest, wackiest blends. We upload a Scentsy that I feel like I'm not reaching for as much as I used to, which is unfortunate. I want to love this stuff again. I want to melt some of my collection, but I want to hear from you guys. Come up with some of your wackiest blends and comment down below. I would love to know. And for next Throwback Thursday, the scent selections are Frosted Ginger Cookie, Lemon Lavender, which this one is going Michael's way too. I love this. Crazy side note, I'm really particular about what I warm in my laundry cat boxes. And the only scents that I really gravitate towards, I should say I haven't rented enough with vendor waxed freshy scents. I've dabbled in it a little bit. Haven't found anything that enough to go in my laundry room or suits my laundry room. My go-to scents for my laundry room are Clothesline and Scentsy's Amazon Rain. I am lemon lavender to my laundry room scents because this is amazing. And then last but not least, Hemingway, which is my man John Sparks' Scentsy scent, or at least he said once upon a time. Not sure, that might have changed because Scentsy comes up with new fragrances all the time, but I'm pretty sure this is one of John Sparks' staples. And now that I've smelt it, totally understand why. So first person to comment down below between Lemon Lavender, Frosted Ginger Cookie, and Hemingway next Throwback Thursday. And pretty please tell me your wacky Scentsy blends or vendor wax blends. If I have them, I want to mix what you're mixing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.